Hey my dear warriors, welcome to the final JEE Mains session before your JEE Mains examination. This is your Captain Shreyas here. I hope you guys are doing great and having an amazing time. Do let me know if I'm audible and visible in the chat box. Am I audible and visible? Do let me know. I hope I'm seen. Just let me refresh. Yeah, it looks like yes, it is visible and audible. Yeah, nice to see all of you out here gathered to get to know all the most important predicted questions. So, I have sat down and we have figured out what can be the best of the best questions from the high weightage topics based on the previous years and the current trend, what can come in the days to come in the upcoming April JEE Mains 2023 examination. So let us begin, guys. Do not forget to smash the like button. Do not forget to subscribe on the channel, because here I am for all of you just before the examination, and many of you are also wondering what will happen to the discussion. So guys, unfortunately, right now I'm not in a position to conduct live class just after the JEE Mains examination is over. Instead, what I will be doing is giving you speed solutions. So let's say, for example, tomorrow is the paper. So the morning shift and the afternoon shift will be over. So I will collect all the questions, and then instead of having a lengthy session where I'm getting the questions on the go, and then again chemistry is happening and again physics and again something like that, instead I will be collecting all the questions, and in a very quick manner I will go through all the solutions for all of you. I'll show you the questions also. I will show you the solutions. I will discuss the paper with you, so that it will not only benefit that day students, but also the students who are going to write the exam after that. Is that okay, guys? Is that okay? Everyone? Cool? So be there tomorrow onwards in the night. I'll be doing speed solutions. So that is going to save you a lot of time. You don't have to break your head looking at lengthy solutions, lengthy discussion sessions, and no bakwas, no time pass. Directly straight to the point, we are going to enter into the solution. Right? Okay. Chalo, let's begin with the class. Thank you for liking. Thank you for subscribing. Here is the first question coming up on your screen. Okay. So what does this say? If velocity and time and force are chosen as the base quantities, units and dimensions, then what will be the dimension of mass? Now generally when you see such a question, most of you will tend to solve the question like this. The dimensions of velocity is nothing but units is meter per second, dimension will be length raised to 1, t raised to -1. Then you will see the dimension of time is just time only, so no need of changing that. Then the dimension of force, you will be like, the dimension of force is nothing but kg meter per second square, meaning mass raised to 1, length raised to 1, t raised to -2, and the dimensions of mass will be in these terms will be what? That's the question. So we'll write mass as v raised to x, then t raised to y, and then f raised to z, and then you will find the value of x and y and z. Is that what you're going to do? This is a very lengthy solution. Don't do that in the examination. It is going to consume a lot of time. Instead, there is a better way, and many of you have started giving the answers maybe by using a short trick. And what is a short trick? Try to think, is there any formula which relates all these quantities? I think there is, because we know force is mass into acceleration. Acceleration dimensionally, not formula wise, dimensionally this formula is mass into acceleration. Acceleration is velocity by time. Is that true? Yes or no, guys? Dimensionally this is also true. Yep, acceleration is velocity by time dimensionally. So now look, what is mass going to be equal to? Mass will be, force is there on the top, time will go on the top, and velocity will go below. That means v raised to -1. That's it. I think we got the answer. F raised to 1, t raised to 1, v raised to -1, which is nothing but option B, of course. Option B, of course. Did you understand the trick, guys? So today's session is not just discussion, but it is also telling you the shortcut ways of saving time. And that is going to be very, very important, that you save time so that you can attempt more and more questions. Okay? Great, great. So Surkush Shetty, why don't you put up the comment of whatever doubt you have after the session is over? I'll try to respond to that. Okay. Right now I want to focus on this particular session. I'm in the flow. So don't worry. I will help you out, bacha. Okay. Whatever doubts you have, please put it up in the comments after the session is over. Great. Super, says Sujan. Great. Thank you. Love you too, Surkush bacha. Here is the next match the following. If you remember in the last few attempts, match the following has contained dimensional or units and dimensions based question. So I feel that this is very likely, these kind of questions can come where they give you quantities and they ask you to match the dimensions. Believe me, these are simple questions, but you have to save time quickly. Out of these, try to figure out which is the most easiest of them. I think work function is the easiest. Work function is dimension of energy, right? So energy, work function is nothing but the dimension of energy, and energy is kg meter square per second square. Kg meter square per second square. I think this will be the dimension. Do you see that, my warriors? Do you see that, my warriors? This work function is dimension of energy, and energy is kg meter square per second square. So hence this will be the dimension. So where is D matching with 4? D is matching with 4 here and over here. So automatically this option and this option got eliminated. Now just check any one of them, whichever is the easiest. I feel Planck's constant, you can see C is with 2 or 3. Okay, I think we can check Planck's constant very easily. We know energy is H into F. Energy is nothing but this dimensions, m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 2 is equal to dimension of H, and dimension of frequency is basically T raised to minus 1. Hence the dimension of H will be equal to, guys, check it out, m raised to 1, L raised to 2, T raised to minus 1. Where is it? I think it is going with 2. Option 2. So C goes with 2. That means it is this option. You don't even have to check any other option. Obviously option B will be correct, D will be wrong. Hence the correct answer is B. Have you not saved time? Yes or no? Only you have checked 2 quantities and you have got the answer. You don't waste time finding it for Young's modulus and also coefficient, because it might be lengthy. And you will save a lot of time if you avoid finding these 2 quantities. Is that clear? So if you want to see how the other dimensions are found, I've kept the solution in the PDF, which you will be able to download from my Telegram channel, right? So make sure you join the Telegram channel as soon as possible. Great. Cool. Yeah, even if you want to find only Young's modulus, that is also good. But again, there will be a confusion over here. Whether, see, A is with 1, 2 times. But I know these both options will go wrong. So if any one of these is correct, that will be the correct option. So A will go with 3. So you can arrive at that conclusion by any of the methods, but point being, don't try to find every dimension. That will be a waste of time. Okay, so moving on. Velocity time graph is given. Ratio of displacement and distance by the body from 0 to 10 seconds. So velocity graph and time graph. What does the area give you? Area gives you displacement. So chemistry discussion will happen after physics. So we are only going to do physics and chemistry, guys. We do not have a maths teacher right now. So I hope you understand. And whatever I could do best, I have done it for you. So please stay tuned. Physics and chemistry discussions will happen with full josh, with full energy. So attend all of these. Okay. So here it is. What is the area under the graph going to be? If you check this area, height is 8, base is 2. So 8 into 2, which will be 16. If you check this area, this is 4, the height is 4. So 4 into 4 is also 16. If you check the bottom area, that will be negative. So negative value will be there for area. So height is 4, width is 2. So 4 into 2, which is basically minus 8. Similarly, if you check this area, it will be 2 into 4. So minus 2 into 4, which is again minus 8. So if displacement is asked, it will be 16 plus 16, minus 8, which is just 16. Distance is asked, you take all these things, whether you go forward or backward, distance will always add, it will not be minus, or you cannot take away the distance, it will always increase. So 16 plus 8 plus 8, which is 16 into 3, which is 48. Question is, what is the value of S by D? So basically it is 16 by 48, which means it is 1 by 3. 1 by 3. Yes, very good. Is the option D? Yes, it is. There you go. Exactly the same procedure. Solutions are also there later on if you want to see it. Yes, you can expect this model of questions, this level of questions, this pattern of questions, Joshita AP. Okay? Moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. I hope you guys are enjoying and you have smashed the like and also subscribe to the channel. Remember, tomorrow onwards, I'm going to give you speed solutions. So instead of having lengthy 4-5 hour sessions of discussion, that to 2 times, we'll be having crisp, to the point, no bakwas, no time pass, just to the point solutions, okay, in the night of both the shifts, morning as well as afternoon, both the shifts together. Okay, so the particle going from this point to this point, what is the work done in moving the particle from point A to point B, from point A to point B? Okay, so let's try to do this question. First of all, when you move this particle from here to here under the influence of this force is a variable force. So to find work, I need to integrate. So we all know work is nothing but integration of force with respect to displacement. This is a question of 2D, so do not put dx here. Lot of students make that stupid mistake. No, you have to put ds because there is displacement in x also and displacement in y direction also. Now force value is given to be minus x I cap plus y j cap. Displacement is nothing but dx, small displacement in x, small displacement in y j cap, because this is 2D vector. ds displacement is in the 2D plane. So dx I cap plus dy j cap will be the total displacement vector, small displacement vector. Yes or no, bacha? Very good. So mock test for maths and question paper for maths, I'll be giving it to you as a PDF in the Telegram channel. So that will benefit you that way. Okay, now just multiply it, just do the dot product. So this will become minus x dx plus y dy. Now the limits are very important. If you see the x coordinate, it starts from 1 and then goes to 0. So the limit of x will be 1 to 0. If you look at the y coordinate, it starts with 0 and goes to 1. So this will be from 0 to 1. Now I can flip the limits. There is no harm by taking the minus sign inside. So it will be x dx from 0 to 1. So I have interchanged the limits, so that's why the minus sign has vanished, plus integral y dy from 0 to 1. Now this is a very simple integration, everybody knows. So x's integration is x square by 2 from 0 to 1. Y's integration is y square by 2 from 0 to 1. So this will be 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2, which is basically 1 joule. So answer should be option A. Some of you made a silly mistake and said option C, which is 2 joules. See where you went wrong. So the correct answer is option A, which is 1 joule. Everyone with me? Understood? So one trick or one important concept is ds is a 2D vector in the xy plane. So that's why dx I cap dy j cap is there. The next thing is the limits. Order is very important. If you do a mistake in the order of the limits, you will get a wrong answer. So you should see, I'm moving from here to here. How will x change? How will y change? All those things you should be very, very careful. All right, moving on to the next question. A car is going on a curved road, radius 50, maximum speed if the friction is given is how much? This is a common question for car turning on a curved road or car going on a banked road. What should be the angle of banking? What should be the maximum speed? What should be the minimum coefficient? Or what is the maximum speed with which it can go? All these are common questions. Mark my words, guys. You will see these kind of things in the JEE Mains examination. So the best formula over here, the maximum speed formula is root of mu rg. What is the value of mu? It is given to be 0.34. What is the value of radius? It is given to be 50. What is the value of g? That is 10. So shift the decimal 2 times, cancel these 2 zeros. So it will become 34 into 5. So that will become 0, 3 5 is 15 plus 2. So that is 170. 170 is very close to 169. This is very close to 169. Root 169 is nothing but 13. So hence the answer is 13. I think the word coefficient was missing over here. The coefficient of friction between the tires is 0.34. It is not 0.34 Newton. It is understood that it was the value of mu. I think there was a typing mistake over there. Hence that is the answer. Fair enough, guys? Very good. Option is C, not A. Be careful. Moving on to the next question on your screen. Get ready, guys. Come on, let's see how many of you can do this. Particle is moving in the x direction. It is hit by another particle moving in the y direction. It is perfectly inelastic collision. How much percentage of energy is lost? Let's try to do this question by drawing a diagram first. One particle of mass m moving with 2v speed. Another particle of mass 2m moving with lesser speed v. Now they collide together and they become one single particle of mass 3m. Now if you notice carefully, this guy's momentum is m into 2v. This guy's momentum is 2m into v. 2mv, 2mv. Both their momentums are equal magnitude. So momentum, or I would say the momenta, are equal in magnitude. Equal in magnitude in x as well as in y direction. So if the momentums are equal, after the collision also their momentums will be equal. The components of the momentum will be equal after the collision. That means 3m will have a velocity in this direction, let's say v1, such that it makes equal angles, that is 45 degrees with x-axis or with y-axis. Everybody with me? Everybody with me? Now use conservation of momentum. What is the initial momentum? Well, I would say it is 2mv. 2mv is there this way, 2mv is there that way. So 2mv square plus 2mv square is equal to the momentum after the collision, which is 3mv1 whole square. So now you can see what will happen over here. This will become 2 times of 2mv's whole square. That means it will be 4mv square is equal to, over here I will get 9mv1 square. M gets cancelled. So I will just get the value of v1 from here. So v1 will be nothing but 8 by 9, which is v1 square is that much. So v1 will be root of that. So 2 root 2 divided by 3. That is what I'm going to get. Is that correct, guys? Everyone with me? Y square in conservation of momentum. In which direction I'm going to conserve the momentum, bacha? First think about that. I'm going to conserve the momentum in this direction. Because earlier both their momentums resultant will be here. The resultant momentum will be this square plus this square's root will be equal to the final momentum. That is why I have squared and added. Pythagoras. One is in x. If this is in x, remember, if this is in x, this is in y. So x square plus y square will be the resultant square. Understood, bacha? Very good. That is the catch. Okay. So I think chemistry will start after the physics. Okay. Nice. Now once you find the velocity, what are you going to do? Find the percentage energy loss. So first find what is the initial energy and then find also what is the final energy. So initial energy will be half m 2v square plus half 2m v square, which is going to be nothing but 2 square will be 4, 4 by 2 is 2, so 2mv square plus 2 will cancel, so it will be just mv square, right? That's what it is. Great. And this will just become 3mv square. Just check this out. This will just become 3mv square. Everybody with me? Now find the loss of the energy. It will be final and initial's difference. Initially it was just 3mv square minus final energy will be half 3m into this speed square. That means into 8 by 9. This was v. I think there was one v missing. I'm so sorry. I think there was a v missing over here. I'll just put up that v. This was v over here. From this side, this v was supposed to be here. So this v I need to put. Okay, so I'm just putting it up because I think I'd missed that over there. Okay, so this will be half total mass into speed square, v1 square. v1 square will be 8 by 9 v square. So what will this come out to be? Check this out. 3 and 9 cancels, 3 will be remaining. 2 and 8 cancels, 4 will be remaining. Right? 3 3s are 9. 9 minus 4 is 5. So 5 by 3 mv square will be remaining. Now the question is percentage energy loss will be this value which is lost which is 5 by 3 mv square, upon original energy, which is 3 mv square, into 100, which will be mv square cancels. So this will be 5 by 9 into 100, which is approximately, come on guys, approximately which of these percentages? Yes, it will be 0.55. That means I can say it is or rather 56%. 56%. Ramya, my name is Shreyas. You can call me Captain Shreyas, whatever. Okay, so is that clear, everyone? So beautiful question on 2D, and many people will miss this because of the length or because of the calculation mistake. Awesome. Hello Nizaf. Yep. Yeah, I'll share the maths questions in the Telegram. I'm going to give you the entire mock test. Okay, not just one. I'll give you every day if you want. If you want that, you need to join #1 Telegram channel. You need to mention it in the comments. You need to smash the like button. Without your support, the channel is nothing. I am nothing. Okay, I won't have that enthu. So you need to put it up. You need to show the Josh. Even if one person has put a comment, other person should also put the comment, should like that comment. You should join the Telegram. You should make sure you show your enthusiasm towards the materials that we are going to give you for free of cost. Here it is. Next question. 4 particles mass m equidistant moving in a circle of radius r under the action of mutual gravity. What is the speed of each particle? Let's move. Okay, so first of all, let me just draw a circle. So radius is given, the 4 particles are also given. So let me just show a square because all of them are equidistant. This will be the radius. This will be the radius. This is the center of the circle. There is a mass m here, there is a mass m here, there is a mass m here, and there is a mass m here. Now, if you choose any one of the particles, let's say I choose this particle, because of this mass, there will be a force here. How much will that be? It will be g m square by this distance. Oh, how much is that distance? Let me figure it out. Hold on. Even this particle will get pulled here by the same force g m square by some distance. How much is that distance? You can find it out easily, because if this is r and this is also r, how much will this distance be, bachalo? If this is r, this is r, this is 90 degree, how much will this be? It will be r root 2, isn't it? It will be r root 2. The side of the square will be r root 2. So what will I divide this with? I will divide this with r root 2 whole square. Here also r root 2 whole square. Is that right? Good afternoon, Ishran. Yep. Let's figure out. Don't worry. Now, the resultant force. There is one more mass. And that will also give rise to this force. If you notice, what will be the value of that force? It will be g mass into mass, so mass squared, divided by this distance, r plus r. This is the diameter, so it will be 2r whole square. Yes or no, bachalo? So the net force I can say will be this guy's component plus this, because these two forces together will give this force. And this original force is also there. So all the 3 forces will add in the same direction. So gm square by r root 2, gm square by r root 2 whole square, their resultant will be root 2 times. Because if one force is here, another force is here, the resultant force of such 2 equal ones will be root 2 times any one of the forces. So root 2 times any one of the force, which will be gm square by r root 2 whole square, plus this force which was also there, which is gm square by 2r whole square. This force will be mass into centripetal acceleration. Centripetal acceleration is v square by r. So let's do that. So mv square by r will be, see what is this going to be, root 2 gm square by r square into 2 plus gm square by 4r square. So m 1r 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 gets cancelled. Okay, so what am I left with? V square is equal to 1 by root 2, because root 2 will cancel, plus 1 by 4, and I'm left with g on the top, m over here, and 1 r over here. So this r is remaining, g is remaining, and 1 m is remaining. That's all. So I think after this you can solve it easily. So v square will be 4 plus root 2 divided by 4 root 2 gm by r. So when you take the root on both sides, v will be equal to root of gm by r. Here you will have 4 plus root 2. Root of 4 will be half, so I'll take that. Root of 4 is 2, so that 2 I'll take it outside, and root 2 will remain over here. Okay, I can simplify this even further. This will be root of gm by r, 4 by root 2. It will be 4 by root 2 plus 1, and that 1 by 2 will be outside. So guys, 4 by root 2, what is 4 by root 2? 4 by root 2 is 2 root 2. So it will be 2 root 2 plus 1, 2 root 2 plus 1, 1 by 2 is outside. I think it is D option. I think it is a D option. Yes, it is D option. So there is a lot of, playing with roots over here. So if you are weak with maths or weak with algebra, you are bound to make certain kind of mistakes over here. So be little careful. Kitu, Gaurav, my wishes are with everyone, and don't worry, I will tell you what to do in tomorrow's exam also, and some bit of motivational advice towards the end of the session. Okay, my wishes are there with everyone. So did you understand what I have done over here? I have taken root on both sides. The moment I took root of 4 will be 2. Okay, then 4 plus root 2 by root 2. Okay, 4 by root 2 is nothing but 2 into 2 by root 2. 2 is root 2 into root 2 again. So if you think about it, it is 2 root 2 only. So 2 root 2 plus 1 is the thing which will be there inside the brackets. Is that clear? Everyone understood? Clear? Can we move ahead? I hope this calculation part everybody has understood. Moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. Okay. Surkush, don't feel tense, bacha. Just concentrate on what you know. Don't worry about what you don't know now. It's the time where you work on what you know. At a certain depth, value of acceleration becomes 4 times the value of acceleration at a height of 3r above the surface. R is the radius. Then what is the depth equal to? Now, as per the given information, the acceleration due to gravity at depth d is 4 times the gravity at a height h. Now, at depth d, the value is g naught 1 minus d by r. At height h, the value of gravity is g naught r square r square plus h square. Okay, g naught cancels. So 1 minus depth by r will be 4 times of r square. H is, oh sorry, I shouldn't have put r square plus h square, guys. I'm so sorry. This was r plus h whole square. I'm so sorry. So h over here is 3r. So 3r plus r is 4r. So this will become 4r's whole square. So this is as good as saying it is 4r square by 16r square, which is as good as saying 1 by 4. Because r square cancels, 4 and 16 goes 4 times. So therefore, d by r, this d by r will be 1 minus, take that 1 by 4 there. So 1 minus 1 by 4, which is 3 by 4. So d will be 3/4 of the radius. So 3/4 of 6400. So this goes with this 1600 times. 16 3s are 48. So 4800 kilometers. So 4800 is option D. Exactly. There you go. Clear? Everyone? Understood? Yes. It is r plus h whole square and h is 3r. So 3r plus r is 4r. You can see that one of the 4s will get cancelled. 1 4 will be remaining. R square goes off. So d by r you take it on the other side. So 1 by 4 you shift it here. So 1 minus 1 by 4 is d by r. That's what I get. Is that clear? Okay, moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. Wow, beautiful question. 2m with m connected to 2 springs. M connected to 2 springs. I think the time periods are T1 and T2. Question is, what is the ratio of the time periods in both these situations? Okay, first of all, quickly answer in the chat box. I want to know, are these 2 springs in series or are in parallel? Are these 2 springs in series or are they in parallel? Quickly let me know in the chat box. When you see these kind of springs connected on either side, they are always in parallel. And when they are in parallel, their spring constants will add. Remember, Kp, K parallel is K1 plus K2. both the springs are in parallel and they will just add. So you can think of it like this. Time period in the first case is 2 pi under root, mass will be m plus 2m, upon spring constant will be k plus k, so it will be 2 pi under root 3m by 2k. That's the first scenario. In the second scenario, the time period will be 2 pi under root mass by k plus 2k, which is 2 pi under root m by 3k. Okay, now the question is find the ratio T1 by T2. So let's do that. T1 by T2 will be 2 pi gone, m gone, k gone. So it will be basically root of 3 by 2 divided by 1 by 3, m by k. The number over here is 1 and this 3 is below. So root of 1 by 3. So this will become root 3 into root 3, which is 3 squares root, which is again 3, and root 2 will remain below. So 3 by root 2 is option A. Yes, Lakshmi. Yes, Eklita. Very good. Option A. Very good, Kalpana. Very good. Excellent. Excellent. That's the correct answer. So you should know these kind of patterns. Okay, acha, the moment you see these two springs like this, you know they are in parallel, they will add. You're not going to waste time. Are they in series or parallel? Will I take reciprocal and add, or will I just add? So if you think all these things, you are wasting time. So that's how you're going to save time. These are the tips that I can give you guys. If you solve many questions, if you know many models of question, you do not waste time in the exam because you have already thought about the process back at home. Moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. There is a spring which is suspended, like you can see over here. There is a spring which is suspended, and the question is, string which is suspended, and the question is, if a short wave pulse is introduced at the lowest end, as it goes up, what is the time taken for it to reach the support? This is a standard question. Many times this has been asked, and I expect that these kind of questions will also come again. This is a question on wave speed on a string. The wave speed on a string is given by root of tension by mu, and in this string which has mass, the tension is not constant. The tension is not constant. So tension will keep changing. So how do you find that out? So the logic for that is, look over here. If I take some distance x from the bottom, and if I find out what is the tension over here, I know one thing. Tension will start with 0. At this point, the tension will be 0. And at this point, the tension will be maximum. And it will be how much? mg. It will be how much? It will be mg. Agreed or disagreed? So it will start from 0, it will go till mg, because the entire weight has to be pulled by the string. Here, nothing is there to pull. So no tension. Acha. So at a distance of x, how much tension will be there? Simple. If I divide mg with the length L and I multiply it with x. Unitary method. For 0 distance it is 0. For L distance it is mg. For x it is how much? For x it is how much? Correct or no? Yeah. So mg per length, so mg per unit length into x, I will get the value of the tension. So just put it over here and see what you guys get. So it will be root of mgx by L and mu. M by L is also mu, correct? It is mass per unit length. It is mass per unit length. So mu will cancel. I'm just left with root gx, square both sides. So v square will be gx. Now I will do one interesting thing. V square will be 0 square plus gx. Why am I writing 0 square? You will understand in the next step. V square will be 0 square plus 2 into g by 2 into x. Is this not like the third kinematic equation, guys? Third kinematic equation, yes or no? V square is u square plus 2as, like constant acceleration. So that means whatever this term is there, acceleration will be g by 2, yes or no? So now what is the question? What is the time taken to go from here to here? Use kinematic equations. S is equal to ut plus half at square. Displacement is how much? How much is the displacement? 20 is equal to u is 0 plus half. Acceleration is how much? G by 2 into t square. That's it, guys. That's it. Is it not so simple now? So what will this be? 20 is equal to g is nothing but 10. 2 2s are 4 into t square. 0 cancels. So t square will be 4 into 2. So t will be 2 root 2 seconds. That's the answer. Where is 2 root 2? Option A. So this is a very good trick which you can use wherever you see velocity is proportional to root of x, bring it in the third kinematic equation form. A lot of people enter into integration and you get the answer, but why do you want to integrate when you know that this is constant acceleration? So better to use that than to use integration. Understood? Okay. Yeah, should you watch it before starting or along with kinematics unit? I think you should watch basic maths before watching kinematics. That will be better, Ritik. Okay. Yeah, so watch that before. You will get some idea. Okay. Great. So next question. Two charges equal kept at minus a and a particle of mass m etc. is at the origin. If it is given a small displacement, then what is the net force proportional to? Okay, let's try to understand. Yes, NEET aspirants can also watch. The duration of the class, I don't know, it might go till 5, 6, something like that. So physics 1.5 hour, chemistry 1 hour, 1.5 hour approximately. Okay, now let me just draw the diagram first. So this is our x-axis, this is our y-axis. There is one charge over here, let's say I call it q. Another charge over here, I call it q again. Another charge over here, let's say I call it q naught. So what is happening is this charge on this charge is applying a force in this direction. This charge on this charge is applying a force in this direction. The resultant of them is over here. This is the net force. This is force by any one of those charges, F1 and F1. So if you mark this angle as theta, this is also theta, this is also theta, this is also theta. So this force F is F1's cos theta plus F1 cos theta, which is basically 2 times F1 cos theta. That is what the value of F is. Question is, F is proportional to what power of y? It is obvious that from this diagram that if this much only is y, if this much is y, force is in the direction of y. It is not opposite to y. If this charge was negative or both these charges were negative, then the force will be opposite. Hence, these two options are invalid. Understood? Either it is C or it is A, because it has to be positively proportional. Agreed or disagreed? Do you understand how do you eliminate options? Yes or no, bacha? Yes or no, bacha? Everybody? Very good. Now, what is the value of F1? So to find F1, just use your Coulomb's law, you will get the answer. So it will be nothing but 2 and K, Q, and what is that? Q naught divided by this distance will be nothing but, because this is A, I believe, this is also A. So root of A square plus Y square's whole square. So it will be A square plus Y square, okay, and into cos theta. Now cos theta can be written down as, if this is theta, adjacent by hypotenuse. Adjacent is y, hypotenuse is root of A square plus Y square. Now this will become 2kq q naught. Here I have A square plus Y square whole raised to 3 by 2 into y. But y is much less than A. This is very important. So this will be negligible in terms of this in front of that. So it will be 2kq q naught, and this will be A square raised to 3 by 2 into y. All these numbers are constant. Hence force is directly proportional to y. Hence force is directly proportional to y. So that is how you should do it. It's not minus y. Okay, everyone with me? Everyone with me? Understood? Oh, clear? Oh, what will be the mark for 98 percentile? It depends, bacha, but expect somewhere close to 180, 190, something like that. I don't know how the difficulty of the paper will be, and also there are many students who are not going to attempt the paper, and there are, because many of them have got good marks or they have found alternatives. Some of them might have just started with the drop year or just giving it for the sake of it. Also many students might be prepared really well. So it all is a mixture of all these things. So it's really hard to say what will 98 be, but expect somewhere anywhere between 170 180 marks at least. Okay, cool. Moving on to the next one coming up on your screen. 3 charges are placed at the vertices of a right angle triangle. If the net energy is 0, what is the value of that Q? What is the value of that Q? Okay, so let's try to do this. First of all, when you find the net energy, you take all the 2 charges at a time in combination. First these 2, this side length is A, this side length is A, this is A root 2 because this is right angled isosceles triangle. So because of these two, the potential will be KQQ divided by A. Because of these two, it will be K small q into small q divided by A. Because of these two, it will be K capital Q small q divided by root 2A will be 0. That's the energy formula. K gets cancelled, 1Q gets cancelled, A will also get cancelled. So Q plus small q plus capital Q by root 2 is equal to 0. Shift that Q on the other side. So capital Q 1 plus 1 by root 2 is equal to minus Q. So capital Q root 2 plus 1 by root 2 is equal to minus Q. So capital Q is equal to, bring it over there, root 2 times of Q with negative sign divided by 1 plus root 2. That should be the answer. Where is it? Option B. Yes, it is option B. Cool? Awesome. Awesome. Harish, watch my 15 minutes ray optics session. In that 15 minutes or maybe 20 minutes, I have covered all the formulas of optics. So watch that session again and again, write the formulas again and again, practice as you listen. Don't even watch, just put on earphones or just put it on speaker and just try to write down the formulas as I speak. Okay, so that will be very good revision session for all of you, especially for optics. Okay, next question. Electric dipole is formed by two equal and opposite charges. The charges have same mass. It is kept in uniform field. If it is slightly rotated, what is the angular frequency? Okay, let's try to do this. First of all, imagine a dipole like this. This is positive, this is negative, placed in an electric field. So there will be a dipole moment like this over here. This is theta. There is a mass m over here. There is a mass m over here, and so on and so forth. Okay. So first of all, we know that a torque is basically P cross E. So magnitude wise, it is PE sine theta. But theta is small, so it will just become PE into theta. Now, because torque is directly proportional to theta, the constant of proportionality, which is PE, will become like your spring constant. Will become like your spring constant for rotational or angular SHM. Now, once you get that, you can find the time period easily because time period is 2 pi under root moment of inertia by this constant. Now, what is the value of this moment of inertia? That is also one interesting thing. If you notice, inertia will be md square by 2 or md by 2 square because this distance is d by 2, this is the axis. Remember, this distance is just d by 2. So md by 2 square plus md by 2 square. So this will become md square by 4 plus md square by 4. 1/4 and 1/4 will become half. So md square by 2 will be the number. So I'm just going to put over here md square by 2, and for k, this is the value PE, P into E. Okay, but that's not the end of it. So we all know what is the value of dipole moment. What is the value of dipole moment? It is charge into the length. Charge, right? Charge is nothing but, what is it? Q. Okay, so it is nothing but Q. And the distance is d, and then we have E. So what is it? dd will get cancelled, so I'm just left with 2 pi under root md by 2q into E. So that is your time, but the question is frequency. Omega is 2 pi by t, so omega is 2 pi by time period. So 2 pi by time period, so that will give me root of 2qe divided by md. 2qe divided by md. Where is it? Option B. Yes, that's the correct one. Got it? Yep. Understood? Clear? So you can even not find the time period. You can just write omega is root of k by m. That is also fair enough instead of finding time period and then going to omega. But if you have found time period, then you can find out omega by 2 pi by t. That's all. So I have substituted the value of dipole moment, which is charge into the length, number one. Also, I use the formula of moment of inertia, which is mr squares summation. Also, the formula for torque on a dipole in external field, which is PE sine theta. Also, use the approximation for small angle. So, sine theta and theta are equal. So many formulas and concepts in one single problem. Moving on to the next one coming up on your screen. There is a loop. There is a loop. And the current is I. The ratio of the field at the center to a distance r from the center on the axis is how much? We all know if you have a loop and if you are at the center, the magnetic field at the center is just given by mu naught I by 2 times of r. Yes or no? But if you are on the axis at the same distance r, then at this point on the axis the formula is mu naught I r square by 2, r square plus x square. Here x is itself r, so x square plus r square whole raised to 3 by 2. This is the formula. Yes or no? Now see what will happen. This will be mu naught I r square divided by 2. R square plus r square is 2r square. So 2 raised to 3 by 2, 2 raised to 3 by 2 into r square whole raised to 3 by 2. Okay, so what will this become? Observe now. It will become mu naught I r square divided by 2 cube is 8. 8's root, because 8 raised to 1 by 2 is 8's root, is 2 root 2. So this will become 2 root 2 into r raised to 3 by 2 will become just r cube. Now r square and r square will cancel, 1 r will remain. So this will become mu naught I by 4 root 2 r. That's it. Now you just divide both of them. What answer will you get? Option C. Just divide both of them, this with this. That's it. That is what the answer will be. That's the question. Because what was the magnetic field at the center upon magnetic field on the axis? Just if you do it, you are just going to get it as option C, which is 2 root 2. Okay. This 2 and this 4 will cancel, 2 root 2 will remain. Yep. Very good. Very good. Very good, Lakshmi. Very good, everyone who got the answer. Moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. Now, here it is. In a LR circuit, XL is equal to R. Okay. The power factor in that case is P1. Now, when you connect a capacitor such that the reactances are equal, then the new power factor is P2. What is the value of P1 by P2? Okay. So in the first case, in the LR circuit, there is only resistance and there is only inductive reactance. So the net impedance of the circuit, Z will be here. This will be the angle, phase angle between voltage and current, correct? So what will this angle be? You can clearly see tan of phi will be XL by R, which is R by R, which is 1. So phi is basically 45 degrees. So power factor, which is cos of phi, will be cos of 45, which is 1 by root 2. Yes or no? It will be just 1 by root 2 in the first case. Now in the second case, XL equals to XC means resonance. Resonance, yes or no? That means the power factor in the second case will be 1 because the new phase angle will be 0 degree. Cos of 0 is 1. So that's why the new power factor is 1. That's it. So question is, what is P1 by P2? That means what is 1 by root 2 divided by 1, which is just 1 by root 2 only. Exactly. Option B, of course. Yes, very good. Awesomeness. Clearo, amazing. Can we move ahead? Comes the next question on your screen. There are two light beams having intensities I, okay, having intensities I and basically 9I. They interfere together to produce a fringe pattern on the screen. The phase difference at point P is pi by 2, at Q is pi. What is the difference of the intensities at P and Q? So at this point and this point, there are two different phase differences. So new different intensities will be there. So what is the difference between those intensities? Acha, let's use the formula. For point P, intensity at point P will be intensity due to first light plus intensity due to next light, which is 9I plus 2 root I1 I2, that means I into 9I into cos of the phase difference, which is cos pi by 2. Now I plus 9I will be 10I. Now we all know cos 90 is 0, so here it will be just 10I. Yes or no? Okay, now in the second case, intensity at point Q, intensity 1, which is I itself, plus intensity 2, which is 9I plus 2 root I into 9I into cos of, what is the phase difference at point Q? It is pi radians, so cos pi. Okay, so I plus 9I will be 10I. Okay, so this will become 2 into I square's root will be I, 9's root will be 3, cos of 180 is minus 1, 3 2s are 6, so it will become minus 6, so 10 minus 6 is 4, so 4i will be the answer over here. But that's not the question. The question is, what is the difference? What is the difference? Difference means 10i minus 4i, which is basically 6i. So 6i means option B. Yes, very good. Excellent. These kind of questions are very common on intensity, power, interference, the resultant value of amplitude, resultant value of intensity. Very, very common questions. So you need to know these models. You will remember me when these kind of questions come. Oops, I showed the answer by mistake, but I think we can solve this now. I hope you can read this. It's probably overwritten with the background. Okay, the wavelength of the radiation emitted is lambda naught when the electron jumps from second state excited to the first excited. If the electron jumps from third to second orbit, third excited to second orbit, then the wavelength of the radiation will be 20 by x lambda naught. What is the value of x? Okay, let's solve this one by one. The first situation, it jumps from second excited to the first excited state. Okay, so if you look at the energy level diagram, if this is 1, 2, 3 and 4, second excited state means n is equal to 3, first excited state means n is equal to 2, so the jump is over here. And then I can use the formula 1 by lambda naught is r 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 3 square. This is the formula that I will use. You should understand first excited means above ground level the first available energy. So that is n is equal to 2. Second excited means 2 steps ahead above the ground level. So n is equal to 3. So now this will become r 1 by 4 minus 1 by 9. So this will become r 9 minus 4 is 5. 9 4s are 36. So that is 1 by lambda naught. Now for the next part, third excited to the second orbit. Third excited means, I'll just show it to you over here. Third excited means n is equal to 4 and second orbit is basically over here. So the jump is from here to here, guys. So in this case, 1 by lambda 1 will be r 1 by 2 square minus 1 by 4 square, which is r 1 by 4 minus 1 by 16. So that will be r, LCM is 16, so 4 minus 1 is 3 and 16. So that is 1 by lambda 1. That is 1 by lambda 1. But that's not the question. Question is, what is the value of lambda 1? So I think I can divide this with this, divide this with this. So 1 by lambda naught upon 1 by lambda 1. R cancel. So 5 by 36. So 5 by 36. And over here, it will be 3 by 16. 16 goes with 36. How? 16 by 4, 4. 36 by 4, 9. So this will be 20 by 27. So this will become lambda 1 by lambda naught is equal to 20 by 27. So lambda 1 by 20 is equal to lambda naught by 27. Okay, I think that is what the question is. 20 lambda naught by x is equal to how much? So obviously the answer will be 27. Yes, 20 by 27. So answer is 27. Yes, this will come out to be true. Correcto. Very good. Don't spam, Lakshmi Lavanya. I know you are very excited. You are happy that you got the answer. I know, but don't spam, bacha. Please don't do that. Okay. Hello, Monish. Don't spam, bacha. Welcome, but okay. Moving on. Next question coming up on your screen. What is the ratio of the density of oxygen and helium nucleus? I want everybody to spam this answer. We have discussed this so many times, and this has come so many times. Very common concept. Either they'll ask you to find the density, or they will just give you the ratio of the density of two random elements. Doesn't matter. There's a question from the chapter of nuclear physics. Yes, the answer is 1:1. All the densities of all the elements nucleus is the same, right? Density is mass by volume. This mass happens to be proportional to volume. It turns out that this is always a constant. This is proportional to the volume. So volume will get cancelled and you will get a constant. That is very crucial, guys. Next question on your screen. Very good. You're scanning every question and you're putting it where? In chat GPT or somewhere else? Okay. Okay. Come on. Let's see. If radioactive elements having half-life 30 minutes is undergoing beta decay, the fraction of radioactive elements which remain undecayed after 90 minutes will be how much? Will be how much? Come on. Let me know, guys. See, if initially number of elements was n, after one half-life, it will become n by 2. After more 30 minutes, it will become half of that. After more 30 minutes, it will become half of that also. So totally in 90 minutes, basically 3 half lives. How much is remaining? N by 8 is remaining. N by 8 is remaining undecayed. So 1/8 is remaining. That is the answer. Correcto. 1/8. Awesomeness. Awesomeness. Very good. So very simple kind of logic. Sometimes they give you 4 half-lives, sometimes they give you 5 half-lives. You just see how many half-lives are there. From that you can figure out the answers very easily. Okay, we are going to go to some numerical based questions also. Everybody is excited for numerical based questions. Here it comes. A body is projected from the ground at a 45 degrees. With the horizontal, the velocity after 2 seconds is 20. What is the maximum height reached by the body? Okay, so when you throw the body with some speed u at an angle of 45 degrees, both their components, be it ux or be it uy, both will be equal. Both will be equal, correct? Yes or no? Will be u by root 2. Okay, now what happens as it goes up? Their x component remains the same. Vx will still remain ux, but the y component will become uy minus gt. Yes or no? Because of the acceleration due to gravity in the y direction downwards. So the y component changes, the x component does not change. It is given that after 2 seconds, the velocity is 20. Okay, so I know what to do now. Root of Vx square plus Vy square is 20. That will make it root of, observe, Vx is ux, so it will be ux square. Vy is this guy, so it will be uy minus gt whole square is equal to 20. Square both sides, it will become ux square plus uy and ux are same. So why not just put this as ux minus g is 10, time is 2 seconds, so put 2 whole square is equal to 20 square. Yes or no? Understood? See what will happen. It will become ux square plus ux square plus 20 square minus 2 into ux into 20 is equal to 20 square. 20 square cancels. Ux square plus ux square is 2ux square is equal to, bring it over there, shift it over there, it will become 2ux into 20. 2 and 2 cancels, ux and 1 ux cancels, so ux will be 20. Ux will be 20, therefore even uy will also be 20 meters per second. Okay, now what is the last step of the problem? Last step of the problem, question is what is the maximum height? Height is uy square by 2g. Y direction only matters. Uy is 20, so 20 square by 2 into 10, so that is 20 square by 20, which is just 20 meters. It is just 20 meters. That's it. Yes, the answer is 20. Interesting part about this question, a lot of concepts of projectile motion involved. Horizontal velocity does not change. Y velocity keeps changing. Use kinematics. The resultant velocity will be root of x square plus y square's components. Okay, using that I have got certain values. I have used that to find the maximum height. Yep, very good. Yes, the answer is 20. Moving on to the next question. 20 tuning forks. In an order of increasing frequency, each fork gives 4 beats with respect to the previous one. The last fork's frequency is twice the first. What is the frequency of the last fork? What is the frequency of the last fork? That is the question, guys. Come on, think about it. What are you going to do over here? If I tell you the first fork has a frequency of f, then the second one will have f plus 4. because the beats are 4. The difference of the frequency is 4. So the third one will have f plus 2 into 4. 4 plus 4 is 2 times of 4. If you keep on doing like that, the 20th fork will have a frequency of f plus 19 into 4. This is a AP series. Arithmetic progression, yes or no? Arithmetic progression, yes or no? And as per the question, the last fork has a frequency of double the first frequency. So f20 is twice f1. So f20 is basically f plus 19 into 4 is equal to 2 times of f. Bring that f over there. So 19 into 4 is equal to f. Is that right? Okay, but the question is, what is the frequency of the last fork? So frequency of the last fork, basically f20, will be nothing but twice of first one. So 2f. So it will be 2 into 19 into 4. 19 8s are. Come on guys. What is it? Oh, sorry. 152. Just check this out. 152. Yes or no? Everybody got it? What we have done? So the question was, what is the frequency of the last fork, not the first fork? Yeah, many people write the answer as 19 4s, 76. 76, no, that's not the answer. Be careful. Okay, it's not 76. The question is last fork. So last fork is double of 76. So double of 76 is 152. Okay, clear? Awesome, awesome. Moving on to the next question. If this block is held on a smooth surface by this force, what is the value of x if the force is root of x? Interesting. I think I have to draw a free body diagram. This is 60. So obviously this is 60 degrees. So this force will have two components. One component like this and the other component like this. Obviously if this is 60, come on, think about it. Even this will be 60 degrees. This is 60, this is 60. So this will be f cos 60. Okay, f cos 60 this way. This block will have again its own weight. The weight will have one component here, one component here. There will be normal like this. The weights component will be mg sine 60 down the plane. If this block is at rest, the force up the plane and the force down the plane should cancel each other. Friction is not there because it is smooth. So hence I can just say f cos 60 is equal to mg sine 60. So therefore f is equal to mg tan 60. Mass is 0.2 kg, g is 10, tan 60 is root 3. So it will become 2 root 3. That is the value of f. The question is f is root x. The question is f is equal to root of x is 2 root 3. So squaring both sides, x will be 4 into 3, which is basically 12. That is the answer. Check it out if that is the correct one. Yes, it is. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Vignesh, maintain decorum or else you guys will get blocked. Okay, Satya Dhanush, come on. Yeah, concentrate on the session. Okay, don't go haywire. Don't discuss in other languages or else you'll get blocked. Make sure you are chatting in English and make sure you maintain the decorum of the JEE English channel in my sessions. Okay, moving on to the next question coming up on your screen. A uniform chain of length 6 meters is placed on a table so that a part of it is hanging over the table. The remaining part is on the table. The system is at rest. Coefficient is 0.5. What is the maximum length which can hang? What is the maximum length which can hang? Okay, let's try to understand the question. If this is the table, okay, some of the chain is on the table, some of it is hanging like this. Let's assume x length is hanging. So obviously the length which is not hanging, which is on the table, is L minus x. This is basically your L minus x. Now, if you show the free body diagram, it becomes very easy. So the weight which is getting or applying the force down, which is pulling the entire rope down, is only because of the hanging part. Only the hanging part's weight is pulling the entire rope down. So this much mass will be m by L, mass per unit length into x. Mass per unit length into x will give me mass which is hanging into g. Into g is the weight or the force which is pulling the rope down. Now there is normal and there is weight over here. So there will be friction which will be opposing it. There will be friction which will be opposing it. How much will be the weight of the remaining part? It will be mass per unit length into the length into g. So this friction will be mu times of this normal which will come. Mu times of this normal which will come. Normal will be balancing this weight. How did this come? Again, m by l is mass per unit length into L minus X will give me the mass which is on the table into G will give me the force or the weight of that part on the table. Now this friction should balance the weight which is pulling it down. So it will be mu times of m by mu times of m by L into L minus X into G is equal to m by L into X into G. G, M, L got cancelled. Mu is 0.5, so it is half into L minus X is equal to X. So L minus X is equal to 2X. So L is equal to 3X. So X will be L by 3. So X will be length. Length is how much? 6 by 3. So X will be 2 meters. X will be 2 meters. See if this is clear. Yes, it is 2 meters. Okay, I hope this is clear. Guys, make sure that you are maintaining the decorum or else you will be timed out. Yes, okay. Okay, I hope this is clear. Always Jawar, all my sessions will be useful only for everyone. Yep, that's the answer. Okay, that's the solution. Here comes the next question on your screen. Silent vibe, something will come up very soon, bacha. Give me some time. A wire of length L and radius R is clamped rigidly at one end. When the other end of the wire is pulled by a force, the length increases by 5 centimeter. As the same wire, length 4L, radius 4R is pulled by a force of 4F. Same condition, what is the change in length? Okay, we all know that Young's modulus is stress by strain, stress is force by area, change in length upon original length. So rearrange this. So X will become force by AY and that length will go on the top. Now I can further simplify this as force into length divided by pi r square into Young's modulus. Now why did I do this? Because I can see the change in length is directly proportional to the force, it's also proportional to the length and inversely proportional to the square of the radius. All these three things are being interfered with in the second scenario. Length is made 4 times, radius is made 4 times and force is also made 4 times. So think about it guys, what will happen? x2 by x1 will be f2 by f1, okay, L2 by L1 and it will be R1 by R2 whole square. This is how it will work. The change in length is proportional to the force, proportional to length, inversely proportional to the radius. X2 I don't know. X1 original increase is 5 centimeters, so just put 5. The force has been made 4 times, length has been made 4 times, radius has been made 4 times. So that's it. So 4 square and 4 square cancel, so it will become 1 by 1. So X2 will just become 5 centimeters. That means it has still the same extension. So Aditya, I have already given the cheat codes, the tricks and the tips. It's already there on the channel. Make sure you watch them. It's not that for 2022 it will be different than 2023 unless something new thing is invented. But watch all my Tukka tricks. How do you guess the answer? How do you eliminate options? I have made such kind of sessions before. Please watch them. Okay, that will help you for at least 3 or 5 questions. Great. Awesome. Now I'm going to give you some homework questions also, and the solutions and the answers will be also there. So I have kept some of the questions right on the so it's there in the PDF. The PDF will be available to all of you after the session is over. So after this, now chemistry discussion will start. Again, Nabamita ma'am will be taking the chemistry discussion. For maths, what I'll do is I will give you a mock test which you can solve at home. So make sure you download the mock test from our Telegram channel. Telegram channel link is there in the description box right over here. You can see JEE English Telegram channel. So make sure you join that. Okay. Great. So I think Nabamita ma'am should be free. Let me just check with her once. Okay guys, I'll be ending the session. I think Nabamita ma'am will be joining very soon. Okay, so I'm just waiting for a reply. But meanwhile, let me also tell you that for tomorrow's for tomorrow's paper, in case you have left out some topics, then remember that it's okay. In fact, I have given a list of topics that you can actually skip and still get 95 to 97 percentile very easily. So watch that session. Number two, do not panic in the exam. Expect the unexpected, like suddenly the lights went off, or the invigilator is very strict, or you missed something. Okay, so all these things can happen, so expect the unexpected. Number three, do not sleep late, sleep well. Okay, number four, eat well, not too well, not too much drinking, okay, of water, so that you don't have to go to the toilet. Number five, remember to do only those things which you know, rather than doing things which you do not know. Number six is that try to improve the efficiency in a manner that it improves your performance, rather than just doing questions to prove yourself. So try to improve your marks. That is the primary aim. Okay, whether it's not about solving difficult questions. No, you can leave a difficult question which you think you can do, but instead if you can do two easy questions which you know can be done easily, even though it comes at the end, do that. So improve your efficiency to score maximum marks. Okay, chalo, bye bye guys, all the best. I'll be seeing you in the speed solutions in the days to come after every session or every JEE Mains exam. So don't worry. Okay, so we are going to be here. Bye bye, all the best. Captain Shreyas sir wishes all the JEE English students, all my dear warriors, very all the best. Hope you do really fabulous and you come out with flying colors and you give in your 100% in the examination. Do not get nervous, and I'll be seeing you on the other side. Bye bye guys, take care. Now Nabamita ma'am will be coming.
Sorry. Hi guys, can you all see me and hear me? Sorry. Oh yeah. Hi guys. Yes, I'm live. What's up? Also, yeah, today there was no studio available, so sadly I'll have to take it from home, and I hope that you won't mind. So how are you guys? How is the preparation? How many of you are very scared? I think I am really scared of your preparation. I'm very scared because of your preparation. So how is it going, everyone? Are you all like really proud of your wait a second, yeah, are you all really proud of your preparation? Yes. What do you think? How is it going to be? Yes. Amazing. All right. Okay. So what happened, guys? Tomorrow is your exam. Amazing. Venkata, Rajya Lakshmi, I wish you all the very best, bacha. I hope that you are going to rock it, and I hope that you really bring an amazing rank. And like I said, after all of these, we will definitely wait for your felicitation. Yes, not scared. Very good. Yes. How to prepare for short time? Well, it's not an exam that you can prepare in a very short time. You will have to actually start preparation from a very long time, but it's okay if you haven't prepared. So anyway, I hope that you all are able to see me clearly, and do not forget to like the video, guys. I can see that a lot of students have already liked it. Also, go call up your friends, everybody. Yes, quickly, let's start with the chemistry part. What do you all say, everyone? So short 60 questions, 30 questions we're going to do now. Everybody ready? My camera is blurring. Is that so? Maybe because it's a little, probably it's not clean, maybe because yeah, now is it fine? Actually, the point is, you don't have the studio lights at home, right? So somehow or the other, something will be wrong. Anyway, All right, guys, so let's start. Yes, we have our first question. By the way, to all those students who are already here, thank you so much for coming right on time. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Let your friends also know that this is your Vedantu JEE English channel. And now, let's start. Okay. So the first question is the number of diastereomer of a given compound, is, as you can see. Now, tell me something, guys. What are diastereomers? What are diastereomers, everybody? Did it end? 1 second. What just happened? I am not able to see myself. But I didn't. It's so weird. It is visible now. I didn't end the stream, that's what. Okay, that's so weird. Okay, now can you guys see me? No, the video did not. No, the video did not end. I'm here. Okay, I think we are here. Just refresh it, guys. Just refresh it. I think it will work. Now, can you all hear me and see me? Everybody, now can you all hear me? No, I'm here now. I am here, guys. I am here. Just refresh it. I think you will be able to see me. All right, quickly call up your friends, everybody. Quickly call up your friends, those who left it. Let them know that this is your last minute chemistry revision. Yes, let's do it, everybody. I don't know what really happened, what went wrong. My internet is also working fine. I can see it. But anyway, all right. Okay, no problem. Yes, just refresh it and come back. Quickly call up your friends, everybody. A lot of students already left and I do not want them to leave. Anyway, so let's talk about what are diastereomers, right? So as I said, now diastereomers are basically those compounds which have some same molecular formula, right? They have the same molecular formula. They have the same sequence of bonded elements, but they are non-superimposable and they are non-mirror images, right? Yes, they are non-mirror images. Now, there is a formula that we know, okay? There is a formula that we know. And what is the formula? Okay, 1 second. Let me change the color because this will always work on, this will always be on red and I don't want that. Achha, so we know that when n is equal to even, okay? When n is equal to even, what is it? The formula, my dear student, is 2n minus 1 plus 2n by 2 minus 1, right? Everyone? Yes? And what is n, by the way? What is N? N is your chiral center. N is your chiral center. Now, by chance, let's say, how do I find it? Okay, let's cut it here. So if this is my plane, then I see that this one is a chiral center, this one is a chiral center. Right, guys? Yes, what you are writing is not visible. Okay, no problem. Now can you see it? Don't worry, I'll be sending you the PDF also, na? I'll be sending you the PDF also, hai na? Ha. So now what will happen is, so we see that there are two chiral centers, so N is equal to 2. If N is equal to 2, my dear student, okay, by the way, I'm looking at the chat this side, huh? Don't think that, where are you looking, ma'am? Why are you looking at the side, ma'am? Here, I've kept my phone this side on a glass so that I can see. Live is not streaming, this is live only, pa. What are you seeing? Where are you watching? Anyway, N is equal to 2. Yes, so that means that this is even. So now which formula do we have to use? We have to use this formula only because that's the only formula that I gave you. I did not give you the N is equal to N when it is odd. Okay, that you find out. It will be there in your this thing. Okay, it will be there in your book. So that means, my dear students, our formula becomes 2 to the power N minus 1 plus 2 to the power N divided by 2 minus 1. Right? Which means 2 to the power 1 plus 2 to the power 0, 2 to the power anything to the power 0 becomes 1, right? Is equal to 3, which means the answer is, my dear student, what is the answer, guys? What is the answer, everybody? Take a look at it. Yes, it is option B. Some of the students were saying, ma'am, it is option D, ma'am. No, it is option B, guys. It is option B, okay? It is option B, that is 3. Got it? Clear hai, everybody? Yes. Write down some la 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 in the chat box, just so that I understand. La la la, guys. Arey, Lakshmi Lavanya, you are correct. Amazing. So that means, Lakshmi Lavanya, tomorrow your exam is going to be ekdam chakde phatte, huh? It's going to be amazing, isn't it? Sorry for the Hindi words, okay? This is not even Hindi, this is Punjabi. Option is not visible. Yeah, bacha, I will keep doing. Wait. There is something called as have a little patience. I'll show you everything. Understand, I'm also taking the session from home. It's not a very comfortable surrounding, but I'm trying my best, okay? I can only show you one thing at a time, so please wait. I'll show you, Hemachandran. Also, like I said, you will be getting the PDF, so don't worry. Everything will be visible to you at that point of time, okay? Surya World, all the very best. All the very best. Acha, Lakshmi, your exam is not tomorrow. Okay, no problem. Moving on to the next question. So the number of 2 center 2 electron and 3 center 2 electron bonds in B2H6 respectively are. Come on, guys. You tell me what is this answer? What is going to be this answer? Think about it, guys. Think about it. Yes, I think everybody knows this. Everybody knows this. Yeah? Don't you think so? Yeah? Option C, yeah? No, it is option A. Very good. Very good. 2 center 2 electron, there will be 4, and 3 center 2 electron, there will be 2. Let me show you the diagram. See, this BHB, this is your 3 center 2 electron. See how they're sharing 2 electron here. This is again BH and B. This is also a 3 center 2 electron here. See, 2 electrons they will be sharing. Okay. So there are 2 of them. 3 center 2 electrons. There are 2 of them. And now see, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1 and 1, 1. So there are 4 of 2 center 2 electron. Please do remember this banana bond, everybody. Okay. Please do remember this banana bond. Yes, this is your banana bond, everyone. You will have to remember it. Okay. So what is the answer? As I told you, the answer is, my dear student, it is option A, that is 4 and 2. Make sense? Yes? Make sense? Yes, everybody? Very good, very good, very good. Yes, banana bond. Do remember. You remember I told you, I gave you a shorts where I told you that boron, properties of boron and, things related to boron, it has been repeated quite a lot of times. So please be very careful when it comes to things with boron, okay? All right, guys, moving on to the next question. The compound which generates N2 gas upon thermal decomposition below 300 degrees Celsius is or are. Okay, all right, let's find it out. What will this give you? What will this give you? This will give you N2O plus 2H2O. Am I right, guys? Yes. This will give you N2O plus 2H2O. Am I right, guys? Everybody? Make sense? Make sense? Everyone? It does, isn't it? It does, right? Yeah. Now, look at the second one. What will the second one give you? The second one will give you, see, NH42Cr2O7. That means it is going to give you Cr2O3. Yes, definitely 4H2O. And now, woohoo! The last part is N2. So that means this is definitely one option. Yes, this is definitely one option, right? Now take a look at the option C, guys. Option C will also give you Ba plus 3N2. So this is also correct. That means in this question, there are two options that are correct, guys. In this question, there are two options that are correct. So please be very careful. This is the multiple correct answer question, okay? Multiple answers are correct. So that is the question. Now MgN2, do you think this will give you anything? This will not decompose, okay? Does not decompose to N2. Does not decompose to N2. All right. Yes, guys, clear, clear, clear. B and C is the correct answer. Then which one we need to write? Ajay, in JEE, you also have, in JEE exam, you also have questions where multiple answers are correct. So this is one of those questions where actually multiple answers are correct. Got it? Clear? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah, Suryawal. Okay. I'm hoping that maximum of you understood this, right? Maximum of you understood this. All right. Moving on to the next question, guys. Next question is, everybody, see, even here they have told you, that this is the correct answer, right? Even in the answer part, they are telling you that B and C are the correct answer. Great. Amazing. Moving on. Now, this can we all solve? I'm pretty sure that this we will be able to solve. What do you think? This is very easy. Okay, I am quite sure that you will not be able to see the whole thing. So you know what I'm going to do is, I am going to completely move myself away. Just a second. Yeah. Now can you see? So what is this? Match list 1 with list 2. Okay, let's find out. Antacid. Which one is an antacid, guys? Antacid is this cimetidine. Artificial sweetener, we all know that it is allitame. Again, allitame is also very, very, very important, guys. Yes, allitame. A lot of questions have come just as the option allitame. So be very careful, okay? Anti-fertility. Anti-fertility is novestrol, and tranquilizer is definitely Valium, which means that A2 B is 4. That means I think it is option B, right? Makes sense? Option B is the correct answer, right, guys? Yes, very good. Option B is the correct answer, everybody. Option B is the correct answer. All right. Okay, moving on to the next question, everyone. The next question is, okay, the products of the following reaction sequence are, what is this? Okay, for this also I will require a lot of space. So what I'm going to do is, I'm not going to switch myself on. Yeah, I'm not going to switch myself on. If you want to see me, right here I am, guys. Right here I am. So let's continue, okay? Yeah, let's continue. Chalo, let's get back to our let's get back to this question. The question is, the product of the following reaction sequence are, okay? So now what they have done is, they have taken a compound, okay? They have taken a compound, and then they have given you different given you different kind of conditions, right? Different conditions are given to you, and you have to tell which one is the actual answer. So let's solve it. Let's solve it, everybody. Yeah, I can see that a lot of you are already answering, but chalo, let's solve it for those students who are revising it properly. So we know that the compound that we are taking is first NH2, isn't it? That's our compound right here. Yes, so NH2. Now what we're going to do is, see, acetic anhydride, right? Acetic anhydride. So that means what we're going to do is, look at it. We are going to add CH3, C double bond O, C double bond O, CH3, and then here we are going to add pyridine, right? We are going to write pyridine here, and CH3, COOH. As it is written, we are taking acetic anhydride pyridine, right? So what are we going to get that means? That means that this time we are actually getting here. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Yes, we are going to get NH, C double bond O. Yes, C double bond O. What else, guys? What else are we getting? Tell me, tell me, tell me. Yes, CH3, CH3 here, right? Very good. So this is nothing but your acetylation reaction, right? This is nothing but your acetylation reaction, correct? Yes. Now what we are going to do is, we are going to take KBRO3 and HBr. Yes, this is what is written here. See, KBRO3, HBr. Yes. Now this is nothing but basically bromine water. Looks very fancy, but nothing but bromine water. This question has been asked in JEE Advanced, by the way. Okay, this has been asked in JEE Advanced. So now what do we get is, we get, take a look at it, my dear student. We have this. Here at this position, bromine gets added, and here it will remain as it is. Okay, C double bond O, CH3, right? Okay. Now what do we have to add? Take a look at it. We are adding H3O plus and we are heating it, right? So H3O plus, and when we heat it, what do we get? This time we are getting same thing, Br here, and this part actually goes away. Okay, this part goes away, so we are going to get NH2. All right. Now a little more, just a little bit more is left. NaNO2 plus HCl. That's what we are supposed to take, right? Yes, see, NaNO2 HCl, and the temperature is also given to you. So temperature is 273 to 278 Kelvin. So what do we get now? We get here this same thing, pretty much same thing, Br, and now what happens is N2Cl is something that we get. Yes. And finally, what are we adding? We are adding Cu and HBr. So that means that we will write that here. Yes, that means another bromine will get added. Another bromine will get added here. So at ortho and para position, we have bromine, which means that option B is the correct answer. Make sense, guys? Are we understanding this? Are we understanding this, everybody? Yes, everyone, can we see the answer? Yeah, this is how sadly I will have to teach you today. I'll have to show my face and then show you the content. So I hope that it's working fine, right? It's working fine? Okay, all right. Yes. What are you saying, Sukesh? No, Miss, we write declaration form from non-Aadhaar candidate. We should write in home or JEE means. Declaration form, I think you will have to write it at home and then submit it there, okay? Submit it in the center. Chalo. Moving on, guys, to the next question. The next question is, the following carbohydrate is. What is this carbohydrate, guys? I think everybody knows. This is very easy. This is very easy, isn't it? What is this? This is an aldohexose, right? This is an aldohexose. Correct, guys? Yes, absolutely right. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Orlon fibers are made up of. Aha, we all know that Orlon fibers are actually made up of vinyl cyanide. Vinyl cyanide. And vinyl cyanide is nothing but, what is it? Polyacrylonitrile or acrylonitrile. Yes, what are they? Acrylonitrile molecules. So we can say, very good, absolutely right, everybody. Mucharila, Nani, Surya World, very good. The correct answer is polyacrylonitrile, absolutely right. Moving on to the next question, everyone. Are we all with me? Are you all with me, guys? Are you all with me? JEE 2023 April attempt is looking EPBT right now. Yes, is it looking easy peasy, biryani is tasty? I hope that you all will be able to do it, right? All right, maybe amazing. Acha. Identify the pair in which the geometry of the species is T-shape and square pyramidal respectively. Okay, 5 seconds, I want the answer, guys. 5 seconds, okay? 5 seconds, I want the answer. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Hoping that everybody knows the answer. Amazing. Sahiti and Pravit, amazing. Well done. Very good. The correct answer is XeOF2 and XeOF4. Once again, everybody, letting you all know that xenon compounds have been repeated a lot of times, okay? Minimum it has been repeated at least 5 to 6 times. So please be very careful. Do not skip it. It is important. It is very, very, very important. Make sure that you go through it, okay? Make sure that you go through it. All right, everybody, makes sense? Yes? Okay? Yes. All right. This is the structure. If you have forgotten, please do go through the structure once again. If you have forgotten, don't miss out on it. Very important. A lot of questions have come many a times. Okay. All right, chalo. Moving on. Now, next question is, a compound MpXQ has cubic close packing CCP. Okay. Arrangement of X. Its unit cell structure is shown below. The empirical formula of the compound is, okay, let's solve it. Let's solve it. Chalo, let's solve it. Okay. How are we going to solve it? Here we are going to write number of M atoms. Yes, number of M atoms. What are the number of M atoms, guys? 1 by 4 into 4 plus 1, right? Which means this is equal to 2, correct? This is equal to 2. Now you guys are cheating. Everybody knows that. Everybody knows that. Now that I've shown you the answer, now you all are writing the same answer. Okay. Number of X atoms is equal to 1 by 2 into 6 plus 1 by 8 into 8. Makes sense? So 8 cancel. 2 and 3 here. So 3 plus 1. This is equal to 4. That means we can write this as M2X4, which is nothing but MX2. Yeah, that means that it is option B. Absolutely right. Sukesh, you can stick the photo today only. Thumb impression, I'm guessing you can do it in the center. But try not to keep everything for the last minute. Otherwise, in the exam center, it will be very, very difficult for you, right? In the exam center, you might be getting even more even more tensed there, yeah? So don't get tensed there. Do most of the thing at home and then go there, okay? All right, bacha? Wish you all the very best, bacha. Wish you all the very best. Chalo. Moving on to the next question, guys. The next question is, everybody, acha, here is the solution also, that if you wanted to see, you could have seen. All right, the solution explanation is also here. However, I have solved it for you already. Moving on. Oops. Power went off, but koi baat nahi, I'm here. I have inverter at my home, so everything is working fine. Yeah, everything is working fine. But I'm guessing that you probably are able to hear the sound of my inverter getting switched on. Yes. Anyway, guys, in the reaction, okay, what is it? What do we see here? Yeah, what do we see here? Do you notice, guys, that there is NaOH and Br2, which means there is this amide, right? Amide is treated with bromine in an aqueous or ethanolic solution of sodium hydroxide. And what is this? This is basically Hofmann bromamide reaction. Am I right, guys? Yes, Hofmann bromamide reaction. Correct? Yes or no? Yes. Very good. So in Hofmann bromamide degradation, what will we get? See, we know that this is basically nothing but RNH2. Yes, RNH2. And then when we are adding this, what are we getting? Very easy. Simple. See, RNH is same. RNH, this one remains same. Okay. And then you just add this part. Okay. This part you have to add it to it. And that means that which one is the correct answer? Option C is our correct answer, isn't it? Option C is our correct answer. No, bacha? It's option C. Option C is the correct answer, bacha. Okay? Option C is the correct answer. Yeah? Yes. Okay. Moving on to the next question. Acha. The mole fraction of a solvent in aqueous solution, so that means H2O is present. Aqueous solution, so H2O is present. H2O is 18. Mass is 18, right? 18. Mass is 18. Correct, everybody? Correct or wrong? Guys, am I right or am I right? I am right, yeah. So H2O is basically 18, right? In aqueous solution of a solute is 0.8. Now the molality in mole per kg of the aqueous solution is, okay, let's calculate. So now we know that chi of solvent is equal to 0.8. This is given to us, right? This is given to us. If this is given to us, then we can also know that N of solvent is equal to 0.8, and let's consider this to be N1. Yes, that means that our N2 will be equal to 0.2. Why? 1 minus 0.8 is equal to 0.2. Am I right, guys? Am I right, guys? Yes, everybody? Great. Huh? Great. Okay. All right. Acha, this is solute. Acha, you can just do the ulta, yeah. You can just do the ulta. Don't worry about it. Okay. No, the mole fraction of a solvent in aqueous solution of a solute is 0.8. Acha. Sorry. Okay, makes sense. Makes sense. But don't worry, the answer is going to be anyway same. Okay, the answer is anyway going to be pretty much same. Okay. Anyway, so using the formula, what is our formula? The formula is basically M is equal to, as we know, N2 into 1000 divided by N1 into M1, which is basically nothing but 0.2 into 1000 divided by 0.8 into 8. Now calculate this, guys. What do we get? Calculate this. What do we get? What do we get? Good. Amazing. Very good. The answer is option C, 13.88. Acha, now if you do it ulta, because this is what chi of solute they are saying, right? Now if we rub it and we do it ulta, then you know, yes, then it might get cancelled, okay? But pretty much this is the answer. So this I will give you the PDF. You can calculate this, okay? All right. Yes. This you can calculate it once again, okay? All right. But you know the formula, right? Everybody knows the formula, I'm guessing. Yeah. This is pretty simple, pretty easy. Nothing much that you have to solve here, right? This everybody knows. Very basic formula from this chapter, isn't it, everybody? Very basic chapter, right, guys? A very basic formula. Sorry. Missing up with my words today, huh? It looks like I am more excited for your exam, huh? You guys are not. Organization is really tough, Sahiti. Why are you organizing now? Why are you organizing now? Yes, guys, like I said, everybody, I think what we have done here is, see if I calculate it. Okay, guys, listen. The way I calculated, I took it as solvent, right? 0.8, I have taken it as solvent, isn't it? But if you take it as solute, then obviously it will change a little bit, isn't it? Yes, obviously it will change a little bit, okay? Yes, exactly, bacha, exactly. Ramya, can I teach first? I will wish you all the luck, bacha, but let me teach, no? I'm solving the questions here. So don't worry, everything will get solved. Chill, okay? I will motivate you also, but at the end, okay? Not right now. Please wait. Take care. Okay? Sahiti, don't worry. Organic will also be very easy. Alright? Don't worry. Chalo. Let's solve this, guys. Let's solve this. Acha, for the reaction of H2 with I2, the rate constant is 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 dm to the power minus 3 mole to the per mole and per s to the power minus 1 at 327 degrees Celsius, and 1.0 dm cube per mole s to the power minus 1 at 527 degrees Celsius. Okay, the activation energy for the reaction in kilojoule per mole is R is equal to, as usual, it is given. So let's calculate it. Sure. Now, the reaction that is given to us, my dear student, is H2 plus I2 is giving you 2HI, right? Yes, it's going to give you 2HI, right? Correct? Now what we have to do is K1. What is our K1? As it is given here, 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4, right? Yes. So let's write it 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4 dm cube per mole s to the power minus 1. Makes sense? Nonsense, everybody? Makes sense. Now our temperature 1, T1 will be, look at this, the question is written 327. 327 in degrees Celsius. If it is in degrees Celsius, that means we will have to add 273 Kelvin. So 327 plus 273 will give me in Kelvin, which is nothing but 600 Kelvin. Am I right? Am I right, everybody? Yes. Okay. Now we also have K2. K2 is nothing but 1. Yes, K2 is nothing but 1. So 1 dm cube per mole s to the power minus 1, right? Yes. And T2. And T2 is equal to, check it out, what is T2? T2 is 527 degrees Celsius, which means that 527 plus 273, if we do, how much will this be? 800 Kelvin, no? 800 Kelvin. Now what do we have to do? Remember Arrhenius equation, guys? Remember Arrhenius equation? Yes? Yes, guys? Arrhenius equation? Yes. Okay. So from there, what we know is log of K2 divided by K1 is equal to EA divided by 2.303 R, right? Which is nothing but T2 minus T1 divided by T1, T2. Now all you have to do is just put the values here, just put the values here. Yes, put it. What will you get? K2 by K1, you know that is equal to log of 1 divided by 2.5 into 10 to the power minus 4, right? Yes, is equal to EA, you do not know, but you know 2.303 into 8.314, okay? And then you know that it is 800 minus 600, which is nothing but 200 divided by 800 into 600, correct? If you calculate this, what will you get, guys? If you calculate this, what will you get? The correct answer is you will get 166, okay? Now calculate this. I do not know, okay? You calculate this and you find out. This could be, answer could be wrong also. I'm not calculating. You are supposed to calculate them, okay? You are supposed to calculate them, okay? All right? Chalo, moving on, everybody. Next question, guys, is the anodic half cell of lead acid battery is recharged using electricity of 0.05 Faraday, and the amount of PbSO4, that is lead sulfate, electrolyzed in gram in G during the process is, and molar mass is also given to you, 303 gram per mole. Right, guys? So let's solve it. Let's solve it, everybody. Sure. Solving it, that means we understand that Pb plus SO4 2 minus will give us what? Pb SO4 plus 2 electron, right? Now we know that 1F is basically giving us 1G equivalent of PbSO4, right, guys? Yes. That means that half mole of PbSO4 will give us what? Half mole of PbSO4 will give us what? 303 divided by 2, yes, 2 gram of what? Yes, very good, yes. Where is physics video? Avirami, just let it end, bacha. After some time, YouTube takes a little time to just process it, okay? It just takes a little time to process it. You will see that after some time, as we end this thing, you will get the video. So the whole video will come up, okay? So now let me write down. So that means 0.05 F. That is what is given in the question. Take a look at it. 0.05 Faraday. Yes. So 0.05 Faraday is basically nothing but 303 divided by 2. Yes. Into 0.05 G of PbSO4. Am I right? Now if you calculate this, guys, if you calculate this, what will you get? What will you get, everybody? What will you get? Calculate and tell me. What will be the answer? What will be the answer? The answer will be 7.575 or something. Yeah? That very good, Samhita. So that means we can write it as 7.6. Yes, we can write it as 7.6. Guys, just because I'm not showing you my face, that doesn't mean that you are going to leave the class. Yeah? I hope that you all are understanding. Are you guys understanding? I'm right here. Okay, I'm right here. But the point is, if I show my face, then there is less space to write. Yeah, there is less space to write. So we have to make do with today's this thing. Okay, I'm so sorry. The studio was not available today. Yes, other people had already booked it, so I couldn't get time to book the studio. But from tomorrow, whenever we take the session, I'll make sure that the studio is booked. Okay, only for today. Just be here with me, okay? Yes, guys? Chalo. Ha. Moving on to the next question. Yeah, sorry. Next question is, 1 mole of monoatomic ideal gas expands adiabatically at initial temperature T against a constant external pressure of 1 atm from 1 liter to 2 liter. Find out the final temperature. R is given to you. R will always be given to you. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah. Okay, chalo, let's solve, guys. Let's solve. Acha, what is it that we know? What is it that we know? We know that work done against constant external pressure. Adiabatic process, right? Adiabatic process, it is written. So work done against constant external pressure is equal to, what do we know? P ext is V2 minus V1. Okay, yes, V2 minus V1, right? In adiabatic condition, what is it that we know? Adiabatic condition. Yes, what do we know? Delta Q is equal to 0. Yes. Yes. Okay. Delta Q is equal to 0, right? That means that W is equal to delta U. Am I right, guys? Am I right? As per the formula that we know. That means that minus P external, yes, V2 minus V1 will be equal to 3 by 2 R T2 minus T1 as per the formula that we know, as per the equation that we know. Am I making sense, guys? Are you guys understanding this or not? You all know this, huh? This is something that you know from the formulas, yes? Okay, very good, amazing. Okay, all right. Adiabatic condition, what this means, please explain me, Surkesh. Okay, I will tell you what, Surkesh, if you want to do a quick revision of this chapter, I have taught you this lesson. There are 3 chapters that I have taken together, okay? There are 3 chapters that I have taken together very recently. Please go and watch those 3 chapters will be completed together, okay? Please watch it. Thermodynamics, I have taken it, okay? Not only thermodynamics, there are 2 more chapters that I have taken it. Yes, in 3 hours I have completed it. Please go and check it out, bacha. I promise all of your doubts related to this will get completed, okay? Now, if we solve this, guys, if we try to solve this, what will we get? We will get that T2 is equal to T1. Yes, T2 is equal to T1 minus, check it out. From just from here only we will find out, just from here. Look at this, just from here, what will we get? We will get 2 divided by 3 into 0.0821, right? Yes. So that means which one is the correct answer? Option C is the correct answer. Make it sense it? Yes. Make it sense it, guys? Yes. You can use cricket nut. Why not? I prefer this one though. I think that this is easier. But if you think that you can solve it another way, sure, go ahead. Okay. But just make sure that the answer is coming the right. Okay. Chalo. Acha, next question, guys. Major product of this reaction is. What is the major product of this reaction? Anybody? Anybody? No. No. It's going to be option B. Okay. It's going to be option B. Here also you will have an H. Here you will have an H. It will be option B, guys. Option B. Alright? Yes. It is option B. Govind, please study, no? From tomorrow IIT JEE exam is going on. Now you're talking about what you have to, you are sending request and you are accepting, huh? Govind, please study. Don't do all of this. Anyway, moving on, guys. Which of the following statement is incorrect? Just take a look at it. Do you think that this will form the product X is aromatic? Yes, it will be aromatic. The degree of unsaturation of the product X is 3. Is it going to be? The product X has a 5-membered ring. Yes, it will be 5-membered ring. It will be 5-membered ring. The product X has a 6-membered ring. Not at all. So This will be the correct answer. Okay, this will be the correct answer. The product X has a 6-membered ring. That will be the incorrect statement. So correct answer. Okay, incorrect statement. So correct answer. All right, check it out. See. Okay, moving on. The standard gives energy change at 300 Kelvin for the reaction 2A, B plus C is 2494.2 joules. At a given time, the composition of the reaction mixture is A is equal to half and B is equal to 2 and C is equal to half. So the reaction proceeds in which direction? Okay, let's find out. Chalo, let's solve it. So we are already given delta G naught is equal to 2494.2 joule, right? That is what is written. See, 2494.2 joules. Yes. Now we have to find out Q. What is Q? Q will be equal to B C divided by A square, right? B, C and A square. Yes, everybody? Yes. Which means that if we calculate it, what is it that we will get? We will get 2 into half divided by half square, which is equal to nothing but 4. Calculate this. Yeah, this is a very easy, simple arithmetic option. 4, okay? Now what we have to do is, so that means, now what do we know? We know that delta G is equal to delta G naught plus RT ln Q. Yeah, Q already we know. So delta G naught is given to us 2494.2 joule, right? Plus 8.314, that is also given to us, into temperature is 300, we already know, and ln of 4 because Q we just figured it out. Yes, so 4. Yes, which means nothing but completing, if you just calculate all of these, you will find that this will be equal to 28747.27 joule, right? Yes. And this is a positive value. Do you see, guys? This is what? This is a positive value. This is a positive value. Now, if this is a positive value, we also know one more thing, guys. Delta G is equal to RT ln of Q by K, right? And we also know that if delta G is a positive, yes, then what will happen? Q will be greater than K, yes. And this, what happens here? Shifts in reverse direction. Shifts in reverse direction. Do you remember? This shifts in reverse direction, which means that it will be reverse direction and Q will be greater than Kc. So option B is our correct answer. Yes. Yes, option B is our correct answer. Very good. Very good. Okay, next question, guys. Which of the following reaction is not involved in the beneficiation of white bauxite? Everybody knows this, that this is option A. Yes, everybody knows that this is option A. Metallurgy chapter. We are done with this. Right, guys? Right, this is metallurgy chapter. Okay. Very good. Very good. Very good. Yes, option A. Next question. Which of the following complexes does not follow Sidgwick EAN rule and acts as an oxidizing agent? Acha, tell me what is Sidgwick EAN rule? Basically, in Sidgwick EAN rule, we get to know that the metal ion in this coordination complex, it will continue accepting the electrons. Okay, it will continue accepting the electrons till the total number of electrons in the metal ion becomes equal to the atomic number of the noble gas. Yes, it will continue taking it. It will continue taking it until what happens? The atomic number of the noble gas becomes what? Atomic number becomes equal to the, yes, atomic number becomes equal to the noble gas. Yes, noble gas. Very good. Have you conducted a session for metallurgy? Yes, cricket nut. It is there. Please check it out. Achha, so now how do we find EAN? How do we find EAN? Z minus A plus N into B. Right? N into B. Where we know that Z is basically nothing but atomic number of the central metal atom. Okay? Yes? A is equal to oxidation state of central metal ion. Right, guys? Yes. Okay. What is N? N is equal to number of ligands. Yes. And B is equal to number of electrons donated by one ligand. Yes. So if we calculate it, then what will we get? What will we get, guys? Very easy, very simple. Just calculate it. Just calculate it with the same formula. What will you get? You will get that the correct answer is actually this. Okay. What is the vanadium's atomic number? Vanadium's atomic number is 23. 23 minus A is the oxidation state, so let's consider that to be 0, plus N into B, number of ligands, there are 6 into 2, okay, CO gives 2, number of electrons donated by ligands 2, yes. Now when you calculate this, you will find that it will be equal to 35, but it doesn't stop here, okay, it will not stop here, it will keep taking, oh, acha, it does not follow Sedgwick. Yeah, so this will not follow Sedgwick EN rule. Okay, this will not follow Sedgwick EN rule. Okay, chalo, moving on. Which of the following has the least electron affinity? Very easy, very simple. This is the one that is topmost in the group, right? It is right at the top of the group because of its small size. Because of its small size, electron affinity will be less. Okay, because of its small size, electron affinity will be less. Yes, electron affinity will be less. Got it? Got it? Yes? Clear. Okay, moving on. The alkaline earth metal nitrate that does not crystallize with water molecules is. Okay, guys, very simple, very easy. This also we know. This is from S block. It is option D, BaNO3 2. This will not crystallize with water molecule. No, this time it is option D, guys. Okay, this time it is option D. I get a lot of no. Who said it is SR? Who said it is Mg? Who said it is Ca? No, it is option D, Ba. Okay, BaNO3 2. All right. Okay. The temporary hardness of water sample is due to the compound X. Boiling this sample converts X to compound Y. X and Y respectively are. X and Y respectively are. Hey, we all know, remember? From the chapter, which chapter, guys? From the chapter hydrogen. Do you remember hardness of water is because of magnesium and calcium ions, isn't it? Yes. And then when MgOH2 is produced, then what happens? It settles down as a precipitate. So option A is the correct answer. Option A is the correct answer. Okay. Yes, option A is the correct answer. Very good. Both C and D are same answer. No. Oh, is it? Yeah. Okay. I think that's a typo, guys. I think that's a typo. But anyway, option A is the correct answer. Okay. Sorry for the typo. Chalo. Next question. Acha, with respect to an ore, this is again from metallurgy, everyone. Ellingham diagram helps to predict the feasibility of its very simple, very easy thermal reduction. Yes, thermal reduction is what you get to see. Okay, thermal reduction. Very good. The green color produced in the borax bead test of a chromium 3 salt is due to, any idea, guys? Anybody, any idea? What do you think? What do you think, everybody? What do you think? Cr2O3. No, are you sure? I don't think so. Not Cr2O3. Timon, I think you might be right. Yes, it is option C. It is option C. CrBO23. Okay, CrBO23 is the correct answer. Very good. Acha, now there are some integer based questions. Out of these, 2 of it I will solve. Okay. Alright, guys, listen to me. Everybody, listen to me very carefully. There are some integer based questions, but integer based questions are a little tough to solve, and that's why I want you all to practice. Okay, I want you all to practice, although the solution will be there in the PDF. However, I'll be solving 2 of the questions. Rest 3 of the question I'll give it to you as a homework. Will you all be able to do it? Will you all be able to do it, everybody? Yes, Surya, Incognito, Nikita, will you all be able to do it? I hope you will be able to. Please do practice before you go for tomorrow's exam. It will help you. Definitely it will help you. Okay. Chalo, let's begin then. Let's begin, guys. Integer based question now. First question is the molarity of HNO3 in a sample which has density 1.4 gram per milliliter, sorry, not mole, and mass percentage of 63% is dash. Molecular weight of HNO3 is also given to you. Chalo, let's solve it then. So what are the things that are given to you? The things that are given to you is, okay, the things that are given to you is, let's see, mass percentage. Mass percentage is given to you as 63%. Density of solution 1.4 gram per milliliter. Okay. 63 gram of solute is present in 100 gram of solution, right? Yes, yes, everybody, great. Now we know that volume is equal to mass by density, isn't it? Yes. If we solve it, then we will find that 100 divided by 7.4, which basically is nothing but, no, it's not 7.4, yeah, it is 1.4, sorry, 1.4. One second, let me erase this. 7.4. Why did I write 7.4? Because I thought it is 7.4. That's 1.4. Calculate this, guys. Calculate this. What will I get? What will I get? If I calculate this, then I will get 71.428 milliliter. Yes. Now I know how to calculate molarity also. So molarity will be, see, given weight into 1000 divided by molecular weight into volume. Yes, yes, very good, very good. That means that 63 into 1000 divided by, once again, what is the molecular weight? 63 again. Yes, acha, let me write this as like this, okay? 63 into 71.428. 63 cancel. If you calculate this, 14 m. Okay. Yes. Of course, Madhav, there is, but my duty is also to explain it to you. So that's why I'm explaining. The correct answer becomes 14. Okay. All right. Next question, everybody. How many moles of Grignard reagent will consume when it reacts with the following compound? Aha. Very simple, very easy. Can anybody tell me this answer, guys? Can anybody tell me this answer? Any idea? 4. No, Siddhi. No. It's just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. The answer is 8. Answer is 8. Okay. Yes, there will be, see, moles will be consumed in the acid-base reaction part, and they will be in the nucleophilic addition reaction also. There will be 6 consumed. So 2 plus 6 will be 8. 8 is the answer. 8 is the answer. Okay. Now, the next question is a buffer solution contains 0. From here, I want to give it to you as homework. Okay. This will be homework. There are 2 to 3 questions. That's it. That's it. I'm not going to give you too much question because I understand that the stress level is probably a little too high because tomorrow is your exam. Some of you probably have tomorrow morning as your exam. So please just go through these 3 questions. That's it. If you want, I will give you the PDF also. If you want, you can go through the PDF also just so that everything is right there. And I haven't done any shortcut solution so that you can actually go through and you can understand that this gives that, this gives that, that gives this gives that. You will be able to get a clear picture of everything. That's why I did not do a shortcut solution. I could have done it. I could have saved my time also. I could have saved your time also. But it is very important that whenever you look through the PDF, you get to see everything crystal clear. Okay. The PDF, you will get it in the Telegram channel, my dear bacha. Okay. Just the moment I end the class, I will be providing you with the PDF. Okay. Yes. In fact, I'm saving it right away. Right away, I'm just saving it and I will be sending you the PDF. Don't worry about it. Okay. All right. Yes, everybody. With this note, what do you have to do? What do you have to do? What tips and motivation? The tips and motivation is, for today, don't study too much. You are already done studying whatever you had to study. All you need to do right now is properly sleep, calm your mind down. You have done everything that you could do, right? You have done everything that you could do. There's nothing much left for you to do. So calm yourself down. You, my dear student, you have done the, you are already done with the worst part of the scenario. Okay? The worst part of the scenario was to prepare. The preparation was the worst part, and which you are done with it. You have already prepared, you have studied books, you have studied day in, day out, you have lost your sleep, you have sacrificed a lot, and all of it will be properly compensated once you go through the exam. Okay? All right, once you go through the exam, I promise you all your sacrifices, all your lost sleep, all the times that you couldn't attend someone's wedding in your family, you couldn't attend someone's birthday in your family, all of it will be well compensated. Don't worry about it. Yes. So wish you all the very best, my dear students. Lots of love and do it well. I'll see you tomorrow in the speed solution. Okay, bye. See you all, everyone.